Lulu Roman, Junior Sample.
Gloom, despair, and agony crept onto the set of HEE-HAW in 1971, casting a shadow over the show's lighthearted atmosphere. Behind the scenes, tensions rose as cast members faced personal struggles and creative differences. The pressure to maintain the show's popularity weighed heavily on everyone involved. Some performers felt stifled by the format, longing for more artistic freedom. Others dealt with the challenges of fame, grappling with the demands of their public personas while trying to stay true to themselves. Additionally, the show's cancellation by CBS added to the sense of despair. The abrupt end left many feeling uncertain about their futures. The camaraderie that had once defined the set began to fray as uncertainty loomed. The laughter that filled the studio was often punctuated by moments of silence, reflecting the emotional toll on the cast and crew. As the show transitioned to syndication, the memories of those difficult times lingered, reminding everyone that even in a world of smiles and songs, shadows can fall unexpectedly.
Here, what's the big KORN news today? Well, we got here in the paper the wedding picture of Annie Hill and old...
Inspired by the success of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, two Canadian creators set out to develop a unique television show that would capture the hearts of American audiences. This vision led to the birth of HEE-HAW, a program that blended comedy with country music, showcasing a distinct Southern charm. The show found its way to the network as a mid-season replacement for the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour in 1969, a strategic move that would soon pay off. HEE-HAW made its debut on June 15, 1969, and quickly became an instant ratings grabber. Audiences were drawn to its humorous sketches, memorable characters, and catchy musical performances. The combination of comedy and country culture resonated with viewers, making HEE-HAW a beloved staple of American television. Its unique format and engaging content allowed it to carve out a special place in the hearts of many, ensuring its legacy in the world of entertainment.
Girls are ever allowed into Archie's barbershop. It's no woman's land. It's always just men sitting around.
In March 1971, CBS made a significant decision that shocked many viewers by canceling The Ed Sullivan Show and scrapping its entire lineup of country comedies. This included popular shows like The Beverly Hillbillies, Green Acres, Mayberry Earfdy, and HEE-HAW. Despite the high ratings these shows enjoyed, CBS aimed to shift its focus to a different demographic. The network believed that the changing tastes of the audience required a new direction, one that would attract a broader and more urban viewership. This decision reflected a larger trend in television during that time, where networks sought to appeal to younger audiences and urban centers, often at the expense of rural-themed programming. The cancellation of HEE-HAW, which had become a beloved staple for many fans, marked the end of an era for country comedy on television. The show had successfully blended music, humor, and rural culture, creating a unique space in the entertainment landscape. However, as CBS moved away from these shows, it highlighted the shifting priorities of television networks and their desire to adapt to the evolving tastes of the American public.
I should have held you, but I let you go. Now I'm the one sleeping all alone.
In 1969, HEE-HAW's producers made a significant move by striking a syndication deal that greatly expanded the show's audience. By 1972, HEE-HAW was being broadcast weekly on 205 stations across the country. This transition to syndication proved to be a positive step, allowing the show to reach a wider audience and solidify its place in American television. Despite its popularity, HEE-HAW faced harsh criticism from some quarters. Many critics labeled it as a country bumpkin show, filled with hayseed and cornball humor. They often dismissed its comedic style as simplistic and unrefined, failing to appreciate the charm and appeal it held for its viewers. The show's blend of music, comedy, and rural life resonated with many, even as it drew the ire of critics who did not understand its cultural significance. The contrast between its commercial success and critical reception highlighted the divide in perceptions of entertainment during that era. The cast and crew of HEE-HAW gathered twice a year in Nashville to film 13 episodes at a time. This unique production method allowed them to maximize their time together, creating a lively atmosphere that contributed to the show's charm. During these filming sessions, multiple skits were taped, showcasing the creativity and humor of the team. The episodes were pieced together during the editing process, which meant that there were no rehearsals before filming. This spontaneous approach added a fresh and authentic feel to the show. Among the most popular skits were Cornfield County News, which provided a humorous take on local happenings, and Lulabelle's Truck Stop, where the characters interacted in a fun, down-home setting. Junior Sample's Beer 549 became a beloved segment, featuring his memorable phone number and quirky personality. The combination of these skits and the engaging characters created a delightful viewing experience that resonated with audiences. The production method and the creative freedom allowed the cast to shine, making Hee Haw a memorable part of television history.
Some people reach for the sky, but when a honky-tonk heart starts...
Throughout its run, Hee Haw featured a variety of celebrity guests, adding to the charm and appeal of the show. Country music legends graced the stage, showcasing their talents and connecting with fans. Notable figures like Regis Philbin and Mickey Mantle also made appearances, bringing their own flair to the program. The show was primarily led by Buck Owens and Roy Clark, who became synonymous with its success. Their chemistry and humor resonated with audiences, making them beloved hosts for many seasons. However, in 1986, Buck Owens departed from the show, marking a significant change in its dynamic. Following his exit, the producers attempted to refresh Hee Haw by introducing younger faces to attract a new audience. Unfortunately, these efforts did not yield the desired results, and the show faced challenges in maintaining its original charm and viewership. The changes in hosting and the struggle to adapt to a shifting entertainment landscape ultimately impacted the show's legacy.
Oh, I long to do the things that we used to do.
After the urban cowboy version of Hee Haw did not resonate with audiences, the show returned to its original format, which was beloved by many. This decision helped to revive the spirit of the show, bringing back the humor and charm that had initially captured viewers' hearts. Hee Haw became a staple of American television, showcasing a mix of country music, comedy sketches, and rural life that resonated with families across the nation. Even as time passed, and many original cast members sadly passed away, the show continued to find life in reruns. These reruns allowed new generations to experience the joy and laughter that Hee Haw provided. The show fostered a sense of togetherness, often bringing families together to enjoy its lighthearted content. Its legacy remains strong, as it left a lasting impact on viewers and their families, creating cherished memories that continue to be shared. The warmth and humor of Hee Haw endure, reminding us of simpler times and the importance of community.
Slowly slip into my womanhood.
Hee Haw, which debuted in 1969, is a television series that has left a lasting impression on its viewers, evoking a mix of nostalgia and critique. The show, often compared to Laugh-In, is characterized by its unique blend of corny humor and country music, making it a distinctive entry in the variety show genre. For many who grew up watching it, the comedic duo of Roy Clark and Buck Owens served as the perfect anchors, guiding audiences through a colorful cast of characters, including beloved figures like Minnie Pearl and Lulu Roman. Their performances were often seen as the quintessential straight man roles, providing a solid foundation for the show's more eccentric elements. While some viewers appreciate the show's unabashed embrace of corniness, others argue that this very quality can be polarizing. The humor in Hee Haw is intentionally over the top, leaning into its own silliness rather than attempting to deliver serious comedy. This approach has garnered a loyal fan base who revel in the show's lightheartedness and charm. However, for newer generations, the humor may come off as outdated or overly simplistic, leading to mixed feelings about its appeal. Moreover, the show's seemingly G-rated facade often masked a layer of sexual innuendo that some viewers found surprising. The Hee Haw Honeys, for instance, were known for their playful and suggestive antics, which added a cheeky element to the otherwise wholesome presentation. This juxtaposition of innocence and suggestiveness has sparked discussions about the show's content, with some praising its cleverness while others view it as a contradiction. Musically, Hee Haw showcased the country music of its time, featuring performances from notable artists. However, some fans have expressed disappointment over the absence of certain icons, such as Conway Twitty, feeling that the show could have benefited from a broader representation of country music talent. This aspect of the show highlights a tension between its comedic elements and its musical offerings, as viewers often seek a balance between the two. In summary, Hee Haw remains a classic that evokes a range of opinions. Its corny humor and country music have endeared it to many, while others critique its simplicity and occasional lack of depth. The show's ability to blend comedy with musical performances, along with its memorable characters, ensures that it holds a special place in television history, even as it invites debate about its relevance in today's entertainment landscape. Whether viewed as a nostalgic gem or a relic of a bygone era, HEE-HAW continues to be a topic of discussion among fans and critics alike.
Did you know your love had taken me that high?
As we wrap up our journey through the laughter and music of HEE-HAW, hold on to your hats because we have something special in store for you. What happened to the beloved cast after the cameras stopped rolling? Did they continue to entertain, or did they take unexpected paths? In this bonus segment, we will dive deep into the lives of the stars who brought the show to life. Discover the surprising twists and turns in their careers, from chart-topping hits to heartfelt tributes. Learn about the friendships that endured long after the show ended, and the legacies they left behind. You might be shocked to find out who ventured into acting, who became a successful author, and who even took on philanthropic roles. This is not just a look back. It's a chance to see how the spirit of HEE-HAW continued to influence their lives and the world around them. Stay tuned as we uncover the stories that shaped the stars of HEE-HAW after the final curtain call. Roy Acuff played himself in the 1969 TV series HEE-HAW, bringing his larger-than-life persona to the show. Known as the King of Country Music, Acuff's role was a blend of humor and musical talent, showcasing his deep roots in traditional country music. His presence on the show was a nod to his influence in the genre, but it also marked a period of personal challenges. After HEE-HAW, Acuff faced significant hardships. His health began to decline, and he struggled with the pressures of fame. In the late 1970s, he experienced a series of personal losses, including the death of his beloved wife, which left him devastated. Acuff also faced financial difficulties, as the changing music industry began to overshadow his traditional style. Despite these challenges, he continued to perform, but his health issues, including a heart attack in 1987, limited his appearances. Acuff passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy that was both celebrated and shadowed by personal struggles. His last known information reflects a man who, despite the darkness, remained a beloved figure in country music until the end.
Eddie does.
Barbie Benton played a memorable role as herself in the 1969 TV series HEE-HAW, where her charm and beauty captivated audiences. Her presence on the show showcased her talents beyond acting, as she also sang and danced, contributing to the show's lighthearted spirit. However, her time in the spotlight was not without its shadows. After HEE-HAW, Benton faced challenges in her career, struggling to find roles that matched her early success. She transitioned into a successful career in modeling and music, but the pressures of fame took a toll on her personal life. Benton's relationship with Hugh Hefner, the founder of Playboy, was a significant part of her life, marked by both glamour and controversy. Their romance lasted for several years, but it was often scrutinized by the media. In the 1980s, she faced personal hardships, including a difficult breakup and the challenges of raising her children. Despite these struggles, she found solace in her passion for art and equestrian pursuits. In recent years, Barbie Benton has largely stepped back from the public eye, focusing on her family and personal interests. The last known information indicates she lives a quiet life, away from the Hollywood spotlight, reflecting on her past with a sense of peace.
Around just about as long as dirt. I love this.
Misty Rowe played herself in the 1969 TV series HEE-HAW, bringing a vibrant energy to the show that captivated audiences. Her role showcased her charm and talent, but it also marked the beginning of a complex journey. After HEE-HAW, Misty faced significant challenges in her personal life. She struggled with the pressures of fame, which led to a tumultuous period marked by a series of personal hardships. Misty experienced a highly publicized divorce from her first husband, which left her grappling with emotional turmoil. In the years that followed, she faced financial difficulties and battled depression, often feeling overshadowed by her earlier success. Despite these struggles, she continued to work in television and film, but her roles became less frequent. Misty also dealt with the stigma of being a former star, which complicated her attempts to reinvent herself in the industry. As of the latest information available, Misty Rowe has largely stepped back from the public eye, focusing on her personal life and well-being. Her story remains a poignant reminder of the darker side of fame and the resilience required to navigate life's challenges.
It ain't no March 35th. You must mean April 35th.
Well, on my calendar, there's...
Gaylord Sartain played a memorable role as himself in the 1969 TV series HEE, where his comedic talent shone through in sketches and musical performances. His presence added a unique charm to the show, blending humor with a down-home sensibility that resonated with audiences. After HEE, Sartain's career continued in various directions, including acting in films and television, but he faced significant challenges. In the late 1970s, Sartain struggled with personal issues, including battles with depression and substance abuse. These hardships led to a decline in his career, as he found it difficult to secure roles. Despite these struggles, he managed to make a comeback in the 1980s, appearing in notable films and television shows, including a role in the film The Outsiders. Sartain's life was marked by a series of ups and downs, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also faced financial difficulties, which added to his stress. In recent years, information about Sartain has become scarce, leaving fans to wonder about his current status. As of the latest updates, he remains out of the public eye, with no recent projects or appearances reported. Roy Clark, as the self-host of HEE in 1969, became a central figure in the show, blending humor with musical talent. His charm and wit captivated audiences, making him a beloved personality. However, behind the laughter lay a complex life marked by personal struggles. Despite his success, Clark faced challenges, including the pressures of fame, and the toll it took on his family life. His marriage to Barbara was tested by the demands of his career, leading to periods of separation. In the 1980s, Clark battled with the darker side of celebrity, including rumors and scandals that threatened his reputation. He faced financial difficulties after the show's cancellation, forcing him to reassess his career and personal choices. Clark's resilience shone through as he continued to perform, but he also dealt with the loss of close friends and colleagues, which weighed heavily on him. In his later years, Clark remained active in music but faced health issues, including a battle with pneumonia. He passed away in 2020, leaving behind a legacy of talent and a life filled with both triumphs and tribulations. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind public personas. Buck Owens, as the self-host of the 1969 TV series HEE, became a defining figure in country music and television. His charm and charisma drew viewers in, but behind the scenes, Owens faced personal challenges. The show provided a platform for his music, yet it also highlighted the contrast between his public persona and private struggles. Owens' career flourished in the 1960s, with hits like Act Naturally and Together Again, but his life was not without turmoil. He experienced a tumultuous marriage to his first wife, which ended in divorce, leaving emotional scars. His second marriage to Jennifer, while more stable, faced its own challenges, including the pressures of fame and the music industry. In the late 1970s, Owens faced a decline in popularity, leading to financial difficulties. He battled with depression, a struggle that many in the entertainment industry face, but often remain silent about. Despite these hardships, he continued to perform and influence new generations of musicians. The last known information about Buck Owens indicates that he passed away in 2006, leaving behind a legacy that still resonates in country music today. His life was a complex tapestry of success, personal strife, and resilience, marking him as a significant figure in American culture.
Hotel lobbies, and she come up on one of these full-length mirrors.
Linda Thompson played herself in the 1969 TV series HEE, showcasing her charm and musical talent. Her role allowed her to connect with audiences, but it was just the beginning of a complex life. After HEE, Thompson's career flourished as she became a sought-after songwriter and performer. She collaborated with notable artists, contributing to the music industry while also facing personal challenges. Thompson's life was marked by significant hardships. She endured a tumultuous marriage to Olympic decathlete Bruce Jenner, which ended in divorce. The split was public and painful, leading to intense media scrutiny. Later, she faced the tragic loss of her son, which deeply affected her. Despite these struggles, she remained resilient, often using her experiences to inspire her music. In recent years, Thompson has kept a lower profile, focusing on her family and personal well-being. She has occasionally appeared in interviews, reflecting on her past and the lessons learned. As of now, she continues to live away from the spotlight, cherishing her privacy while remaining a respected figure in the entertainment world. George Lindsay portrayed the character of Goober Pyle in the 1969 TV series HEE, bringing a blend of humor and warmth to the role. Goober, a lovable mechanic, became a fan favorite, showcasing Lindsay's ability to connect with audiences through his comedic timing and relatable charm. However, behind the laughter lay a complex life marked by personal struggles. After HEE ended, Lindsay faced challenges in maintaining his career momentum. He battled the pressures of typecasting, often finding it difficult to break away from the Goober persona. In his personal life, Lindsay experienced hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also faced financial difficulties, leading to a period of uncertainty. Despite these challenges, he remained dedicated to his craft, appearing in various films and television shows, and even lending his voice to animated characters. Lindsay was known for his philanthropic efforts, particularly in supporting education and the arts. In his later years, Lindsay continued to work sporadically in the entertainment industry until his health began to decline. He passed away in 2012, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and resilience. His life story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind public personas, revealing the darker shadows that can accompany a life in the spotlight.
And threw in some watermelon wine. Ladies and gentlemen, a really good friend to HEE-Haw, Mr. Tom T. Hall.
As we wrap up our look at the beloved series HEE-Haw, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for the laughter and music that filled our screens. The show, which first aired in 1969, brought together a unique cast of characters, from Buck Owens and Roy Clark to the unforgettable Lulu Roman and Misty Rowe. Each of them faced their own challenges, whether it was navigating the ups and downs of show business or dealing with personal struggles. Their resilience and humor shone through, creating a lasting impact on viewers. Did you watch HEE-Haw during your childhood? What memories do you have of gathering around the TV with family, laughing at the skits, or singing along to the catchy tunes? We would love to hear your stories. Share your favorite moments or how the show influenced your life in the comments below. Your memories are a part of the HEE-Haw legacy, and we can't wait to read them.
Hey, I've seen them folks before.